Hello everyone, welcome to Cheri Voyage. Today we're going to be going over some new pieces by Valentino. All right, let's jump in. The Valentino box has arrived and I cannot wait to jump into this look with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a brief background though on who Valentino is and why this is such an exciting collection to play with today. Now for those of you that don't know who Valentino is, he's an Italian fashion designer. He went to school in Paris to study fashion design and created his own line in 1959. By the mid-1960s, he was dressing some of the world's best dressed women. One of those women was Jacqueline Kennedy. Besides Jacqueline Kennedy, he dressed the Queen of Belgium, Elizabeth Taylor, as well as Audrey Hepburn. He gained recognition for his red dresses, which is known as Valentino red, which is why you're going to see red in all of the packaging. If you're interested in more information about the designer, you could check out the film Valentino, The Last Emperor. Let's go ahead and get started with this look today. All right, let's go ahead and start with the Very Valentino SPF 26 Long Lasting Perfecting Foundation. Now this is a semi-matte foundation and it has 40 shades. So this is supposed to be very light, long-lasting, breathable texture, buildable coverage, comfortable wear, and transfer resistant. Whew. All right, that's a lot. Now I don't gravitate towards matte finishes. This is a semi-matte, so I'm hoping that it'll be okay for my combination dry skin, but we shall soon see. So let's go ahead and try this beauty on. Packaging feels good, nice heavy glass bottle. Of course, the Valentino Bright Gorgeous Red, which he is known for. And overall, just a really luxe look, which I love because the price point is $64, so I feel like it should have a beautiful luxe look. Here is the Valentino branding on top. Got 2 pumps. I like that the consistency feels kind of nice and light as it's running down the hand. It gives me an idea that's a little bit more on the light side. Now I'm going to go on as I always do and just put a couple dots around the center of the face here. And I did dampen my beauty blender, but very lightly because I don't want it to be too sheared out. I want to see what the coverage is on this. All right, let's tap. And it looks like I got a color that's a little too light for me. That's all right because I can always add a bronzer. I got some sun this weekend. I went out and did a beach cleaning, which was really nice. A lot of people leave their trash on the beach, and I don't like the trash to get inside our ocean, so that was really nice and got a little workout at the same time. Texture feels really, really, really light. I'm surprised it's offering as much coverage as it is because I can barely feel it on my skin. It's crazy light. So this is one of those products that I did a tiny drop on the back of my hand just to see what the texture was like and wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. It looked like it was going to be a bit dry, but I thought, no, I'm just going to wait and do the full look on camera with you guys. And I'm liking the coverage and the finish a lot more than I thought I would. I'm just concerned that it's going to kind of settle. It feels like it has that texture where it turns a bit powdery and settles into like pores and fine lines, but we shall see. Okay. Nice light texture. Feels really good. It definitely is a semi-matte, not too dry, but I did use a good moisturizer under it. I used my Chanel and added a couple of drops of the Mother face oil. So I feel nice and hydrated. And I did put that moisturizer on about 2 hours ago, so it's definitely already seeped into my skin. I can already see some settling happening, unfortunately, around my pores and around my nose. I made a point to use a good exfoliator last night in the shower, and then I also used a chemical exfoliator when I went to bed because I wanted my skin to just be really hydrated so I can give this foundation a fair chance, especially knowing it's semi-matte. Anytime I use a semi-matte or a matte finish, being dry to combination skin, I definitely exfoliate and use a good moisturizer. There's nothing wrong if you are combination dry and you want that kind of velvet matte finish. Just make sure that you take the dead skin off the face and really hydrate, because the look that you want with the matte velvet texture of foundation doesn't necessarily go really well with combination dry skin. So that said, I definitely did all those steps knowing that this is a semi-matte and it is still settling. I'm going to come in so that you guys could see what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just settling right here into the pore area. I can even tell that it's going to settle a little bit around this area as well. And I know it's going to settle here. And you can just see it's kind of settling right here, just on the texture of my skin. So the coverage isn't bad, but I personally don't want anything to settle, obviously. And I do know that if it's already initially doing this on my skin in an hour or two, it's going to just emphasize more and more texture and more dryness and settle more into fine lines and wrinkles. I can already tell that this is a pass. But for those of you who have younger skin, flawless skin, oily skin, you will love this. It does say that it absorbs oil really well. So this feels like it's, you know, a younger foundation. And even looking at the marketing, I have to say it seemed like it was definitely geared towards a youthful, younger demographic. So something to keep in mind. Next, we have the eye to cheek, and this is the dual use blush shadow number 12, and it's called Bright Dream. So this is the first product that I pulled out of the box, and it feels very cheap. I have to say, it is incredibly light plastic, and I don't need something to be over the top, but just for the amount that I'm paying for a product and that it's couture, needs to feel luxe to me. It's a luxury brand and it needs to match in my mind. So disappointed in just, you know, the packaging on this. And I have to say I had the same exact feeling about Louis Vuitton. I'm like, has no one seen Westman Atelier's packaging? And even NARS, to me, it's very important to represent the brand from, you know, the initial box to the packaging, to the applicators, to obviously the formulations, the color payoff. So this was a disappointment right out of the box for me. It just feels incredibly cheap. All right, moving on. I like the red, I like the gold. It has a great little stud here, had some really great concepts, but I just feel, Let's go and take a look now at this color here. So briefly, it says that it's a versatile cream to powder blush eyeshadow that creates a radiant color finish from eye to cheek. A balance of buildable coverage and lightweight feel blends with your skin for customizable color impact. Highly pigmented, creamy powder, sheer finish, 12-hour wear, multi-use formula. And there are 12 shades. All right, one cool little thing that I love is that the brush sits in this little round pocket up here. Here's the brush. I think it'll be great for the eyes, but not super wonderful for the cheek. Most of you watch my channel know that I use the applicators that come with the products. I love, Chanel has some great brushes. Dior does some really great brushes. So I like products that give me something that's useful because I don't want to throw something away. I want to be able to actually use it. And so this would be great for the eyes, not so much I think for the face, but let's try it out anyways. Just gonna throw this on the eyes here. Texture on these feels great right off the bat, going on really nicely, not a lot of fallout, which I attribute also to the brush. Before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little swatch here for you guys. The texture on this feels incredibly creamy. So of course I had to look it up, and it says that the secret of the sensorial experience is behind the production process. It states that the powder is at first in a complete liquid state and then transforms into a powder, giving it a hybrid, creamy feel, buildable coverage, and radiant color finish just in one swipe. 100% agree. The texture on this is really neat, soft, just beautiful, really nice texture. And I'm finding that as my heat in my lid mixed with the formula is coming together, it's softening the powder. So it's not settling so much into my fine lines or any kind of crepiness around my lid. It is just really, really nice. Yeah, beautiful job with these. All right, let's put a little on my cheek here. This color is so pretty. I thought it might be too gold, but it has a warmth to it, almost like a nudie gold color. Really pretty. And it's not too shimmery. It's more of a sheen that it's creating rather than like a glitter finish. but I love what it's doing to the skin. It's actually helping to soften the foundation a bit. Love this, really pretty. Once again, great concept, not so much with the feel of the actual packaging in hand. It just feels a bit cheap. I just want for this so badly to be in a metal case. Gucci does a great example of a beautiful kind of classic lipstick. All I could think of is all the ways that I'd want to actually fix this. Fine, keep the gold plastic, but maybe make this an enamel so that it feels really luxe and substantial, which is what I love about Guerlain lipsticks. They just have the most beautiful case and you just refill them, and I wish more lipsticks would do that. So these are refillable. There are 50 shades, high impact color, and ultra comfortable wear. There are two formulas. There's creamy satin or soft matte. And it states that the satin lipstick finish features a new patented technology that provides intense color payoff in one stroke with a lightweight feel. The matte lipstick finish is highly pigmented, long-lasting, and formulated with moisturizing oils to provide an ultra comfortable, non-drying feel. Something kind of interesting, it states that it's designed to flatter all skin tones, all 50 shades, and that the colors are infused with signature Roma Light Complex TM, crafted with light reflecting, color boosting pearls for more vivid, highly pigmented color. All right, let's see if this lives up to everything I just read to you guys. So I got the color Rosa Valentino. I want to briefly mention I got this color because it states that it is the color of the house since 1959. Rosa is our iconic color inspired by the address of the Valentino Atelier in Rome, located on 22 Piazza Mignanelli. I hope I said that right. It embodies the Mason's true spirit, an intense color red infused with a cool touch of pink for a resolutely modern Valentino red. All right, now I'm very excited to try this on. Have not yet tried it. Ooh, yes, this is amazing texture. And my goodness, look at this color, you guys. It's like a rose red. Now, Valentino is known for red. That's his signature color. So it better be good, right? And it is. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. And you guys know how I love red. Oh, you guys, this is so pretty. I wish that you could actually see this in real life. I hope the camera's picking it up. It has the most beautiful rose magenta color wrapped in red. Stunning. This is a red for every woman. I could see this on deep skin, medium skin, light skin, pink skin, green skin, blue skin. It's just so pretty. I'm like, I actually have a little bit of tears in my eyes. I'm not even kidding. It is just so beautiful. It's the color of love. That's what it reminds me of. It's romantic, it's vivid, it's bold, it's just beautiful. And for those of you who are afraid of red, this is the color I would bring to you because it's not a super deep red with a rich blue undertone. It's a vibrant rose red. So gorgeous year-round color. You can just wear this for day-to-day look. You can dress it up. This is just a classic chic red. My goodness, Valentino, yummy. I can't wait to dive into getting more of his reds, but I think this might just be my favorite red lipstick ever. Yeah. Yeah. All right, quick thoughts here. Very Valentino foundation. Good, not great, specifically because I'm combination dry and it is settling into pores and texture on my skin. For those of you with combination oily or just combination, you might love this, but something to think about for us ladies who have porous textures and fine lines. Does do a bit of settling on the skin. Next, the cheek to eye palette. Absolutely love it. Creamy, buttery texture. The formula is so light and so beautiful on the skin. And once it hits heat, I find that it softens to more of a creamy texture, but goes on like a powder. Absolutely love this, and will be buying several other colors. And the color number 12 that I'm wearing is a really pretty kind of nudie gold color that you can wear every day or specifically for summer, and love it a lot more than I thought I would, just because I wasn't sure how it was going to settle on the skin, if it was going to be too shimmery. It's more of a sheen, buttery, creamy, beautiful. Lastly, the iconic Rosa Valentino lip shade. Color on this is stunning. Texture, formula, finish, lovely, lovely, lovely. Cannot recommend this texture enough. In all, the packaging needs to me to be revamped a bit to feel a bit more luxe. Overall, the brand itself, I'm really impressed with when it comes to the formulations. Even though I'm not crazy about the foundation, I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to like it depending on their skin texture. But the texture, the formulation, the color, the feel on the skin, absolutely gorgeous. All right, everyone, we've reached the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, you know what to do. Comment down below. And if you want to support Cheri Voyage, you like what you're seeing here, all you have to do is shop with those affiliate links down below. I will have everything I have on my face today, and there's a list of stores right below that to shop for anything your heart desires. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciated. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. See you soon. Bye.